Forbidden to climb, danger of death?
Exactly.
We shouldn't stay here long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we should get out of here, like, right now, because if the police show up or anything, we're really screwed.
Hello everyone, it's Gabriel.
And Corentin. And today we're here to explore a pretty modern tower complex that was never finished. And when you find out the reason, it's extremely dark.
These abandoned 15-story towers were the site of a huge tragedy just a few years ago. We'll tell you all about it in this video.
A few days before filming, we visited an electric vehicle graveyard in China with Urbex. Exploring it was incredible. During the trip, we talked a lot, and he told us about a place he had explored recently, which was extremely creepy. It was those famous towers.
He'll explain that about a year ago, a tragedy occurred atop these towers when someone apparently jumped from one of them. It was truly a tragedy.
The person didn't survive, halting construction, and the towers have remained abandoned since.
Our goal today is to go explore this complex of towers that has been completely abandoned. And for that, we're going to drive there and meet at the foot of the towers. We can't see very well ahead yet, but we're getting somewhere.
We're arriving at the seaside, and I think it'll be really cool to explore.
With a very dark history.
We learned yesterday from Urbex, the American urban explorer we met in China.
An Englishman.
We always thought he was American, but he's actually English.
Yeah.
He told us the creepy story of the towers in front of us. Something terrible happened there.
Less than a year ago, you know.
You'll soon see what might have happened here and the evidence he's collected about this place. But anyway, for us, it's going to be really cool because we'll be able to have a picnic up there. That's mainly why we wanted to go. And so, we'll be able to explore these abandoned towers, this complex that never came to life. So, it's still going to be really nice? Yeah, anyway, I'm still excited to go see what it's like. The driver won't get it since we pinged the abandoned towers ahead, but those towers weren't always abandoned, right?
But that's because there are several of them. Those are the ones in the middle.
Ah, okay, got it. Yeah, because some of them are finished. We can see.
Yeah, those are the white ones there.
We can see the finished structures here. That's cool.
That's the entire section on our left. I think there are about 10 towers, right?
That's true, yeah. There are a lot of towers in this complex. There's a big, pretty majestic entrance. All of this is by the sea, so it's a tourist complex that never came to life. We'll share the story as we go, but it's truly terrible.
I think we're going to fly the drone for a little scouting. We have the towers just behind Corentin.
It's impressive to see, huh?
How many are there? There are about 10 towers, right?
Oh yeah, there are a lot of them.
Not counting the main towers.
There are actually a lot of them that are inhabited. All the ones in the back are inhabited. So all the towers you see on the surface are uninhabited, some of them not even built yet, as you can see over there, but all the towers beyond those are inhabited.
We also saw fishermen and homeless people spending time in the lobbies of the abandoned towers.
And according to our observations, the one we see right there is where the tragedy we mentioned took place.
So we're going to try to go all the way to the top. We have some doubts about whether we can actually get up there because there was a tragedy here, and it's possible that all the stairwells are completely walled off.
Right there, we can see someone making something, I don't know what.
Based on the videos we had seen, we quickly tried to identify which tower the tragedy happened in and soon figure it out. We also noticed this tower is part of a complex with several towers, some abandoned and others not. So there's security to get inside this area, and once again we're going to use a trick to get in.
To get into the building, we're going to try to go through the main entrance.
We figured, why not? We'd already done it in a ghost town without any issues, thanks to the suitcases as proof. That actually helped a lot. We're just going in this time and thinking, why not?
As if we had a place to stay.
Technique, water bottle. You always need to have something in your hand, you know, like as if everything was natural. You really have to tell yourself, honestly, the bigger it is, the more it works.
Yeah, you shouldn't even look at them. Looking is suspicious, you know.
Or just say a quick hello. I'll go say hi, you'll see. His job is to keep watch.
There's nothing strange about it.
Nothing strange.
Nothing strange.
We've done the hardest part.
We've done the hardest part. I'm a bit stressed. He could show up any second asking, Pep, 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 what are you doing?
It could happen quickly, so we need to leave the area immediately.
There's always a little bit of stress when we do this kind of thing, but in the end, it's fine.
Yeah, it takes guts. After playing the tourist card at the security gate,
We enter the inhabited tower complex without anyone questioning us. As we walk further, at the road's end,
We'll see that there are some small barriers that have collapsed a bit, and we'll be able to sneak in here to reach the abandoned towers. No one will notice a thing.
Let's go!
Now we're in the forbidden zone. Well, there you go.
There's the police station right across. We need to move pretty quickly, I think. It's just over there.
That building?
Yeah, with the thing blinking at the end. Hop, 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 hop. Look at the size of these buildings. They're about 15 stories tall.
Each.
And now we're really going to arrive at a place where actually you realize that everything just stopped suddenly. There are lots of cranes on the ground, lots of construction materials, and the buildings are just there, abandoned.
We'll soon see fishermen leave equipment, so people still come by. We just hope we aren't reported. We'll also notice that most tower entry points are now sealed.
We know the entrances were sealed because of what happened a few months ago, which is completely normal. Well, for the safety of the other people who are around this building.
And so that a new tragedy like this doesn't happen again.
We're hidden under the buildings, so seeing people walking around is normal.
they're likely fishermen or farmers. No need to be wary. They aren't responsible for security.
First little disappointment, which we expected. We can see that a lot of it is walled up. The walls probably lead to the stairwells, which is understandable given the history.
There will probably be a small gap somewhere that we can find. A hole, hopefully. And if not, there's the ultimate solution, which I really don't feel like doing at all. But it's still the ultimate solution that's just over there.
Yeah, it's definitely scary. There's a monorail by the building.
I think the upper floors are more enclosed.
Yeah, I think so too.
But it doesn't make you want to. You're visible from all the buildings.
That's not the problem. It's mostly that it's really far from the building, you see? That's a good meter.
Yeah, it's rusty, so it must be poor quality.
Crossing that meter in the air is risky, but on the first floor, it's fine.
Yeah.
We'll see. First, we'll inspect the initial buildings for a weak spot. I hope we find one, because I really don't want to go there.
Yeah, me neither. Near Shanghai, in a city popular with Chinese tourists for its beaches and climate, this resort complex is now abandoned. This ultra-luxurious complex was meant for thousands, but it was never completed. For 10 years, the unfinished buildings have been called the Black Money Homes due to corruption. Around 2010, financial scandals involving company leaders caused the construction to suddenly stop, leaving abandoned structures. However, the site's dark story continues. In 2023, a shocking tragedy occurred when a body was found crushed at a building's base. Suicide or homicide, reports conflict. Officially, an old fisherman living there illegally allegedly pushed a young photographer visiting to photograph the deserted area. As if that wasn't enough, a few weeks later, 2 female students jumped from the building's roof, sealing the complex's fate for good. Since then, police have condemned the site, blocked the staircases, and banned access to protect the curious and prevent misfortune. Urbex, a friend who lives in China and is also a YouTuber, went to investigate the place to see if what was being said was true. And for that, he made some luminol. Luminol is a mixture that reacts with the iron contained in blood and creates a molecule that emits a faint blue light, visible at night. If the story is true, when Urbex sprays luminol at the base of the towers, a blue light should appear. What he finds is even more terrifying than expected. Not only are there indeed traces of blood, confirming the horrible things that happened here, but there is a huge amount of it.
You can see the door right in front, completely bricked up. They did a great job. Ignore the people on the sides. We don't care about them.
Hey, did you see? Look.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The holes that were made, you can still see the trash on the ground, and it was filled in pretty quickly.
Ultimately, it just comes down to luck.
But you can see it was stirred up.
But it's completely random.
It sounds hollow because they didn't fill it in, right? Our goal was to enter one of these towers, but everything was walled off and inaccessible.
Sometimes we notice small patched holes.
Yeah, that's right. And they were eventually broken with a sledgehammer. We also notice a monorail on one tower and think, maybe we'll climb it. We'll quickly realize that no, not at all. We're definitely not going to take that. It's way too dangerous.
We also have a secondary channel with lots of bonus content for those interested.
There's the trilogy of vlogs from China that we posted there, and there are a lot of extra short videos coming throughout the year. So, Go subscribe.
The link is in the description.
Less than a year ago, something occurred on the 15th floor of one of the towers. Probably over there.
Someone made the decision to jump from the top of the building.
And obviously he didn't survive, because a fall from 15 floors is unforgiving.
There was a police intervention, and we have plenty of footage. Through the explorer Urbex we mentioned to you, who came to do some experiments and was able to confirm all of this.
With some spray, I can't remember what it's called.
Luminol, perhaps? It lets you detect blood and see it under ultraviolet light. He even saw blood traces directly on the floor. So, which actually shows what happened.
That's it, the holes.
That's it. Could we climb up there? I'm not sure.
There's a hole, but it's very high.
So now you see why these buildings are so heavily walled. They've been places where people ended their lives. Exploring here used to be very stressful for us. There are many fishermen, people with small gardens nearby, and those towers we see are all inhabited. And in the end, actually, with the contacts we've had in China and the bit of experience we have now in China, we know that these people will never come talk to us. And we've had the experience even when we were in an abandoned city. And there was a fisherman who literally came to see us, and he stayed for just a minute, just like that. So now, I think that ahead, if we move forward, first of all, it's windy. And the monorail is there. It's impossible to climb. It's way too far from the thing.
The monorail is a no-go, huh?
It's too far from the building.
Yeah, there's no grip. There's nothing.
Climbing is easy. You can reach the second floor now.
The problem is what's next.
But do you see the distance between the rail and the building? It's too dangerous.
Especially since those are poles that separate from each other.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no, it's over.
We're not tightrope walkers and don't want to be.
Look at the first floor. It could have worked if it was a bit closer.
We still aren't trained for this at all, so...
That's clear. We're going to keep looking for an access point. In any case, there are a lot of towers, and we're only looking for one access. So, it should be possible to find it. And along the way, we're going to make some great discoveries, because we're going to reach the area.
With all the cranes and construction cabins abandoned after the work stopped.
Is there a place or not? So?
It's very deep. There's some kind of hole with a ladder going down. And some still water. But it doesn't go where we want. It just leads to the basement or parking lot.
We've just passed the first half of abandoned buildings, but couldn't get in.
Now we're arriving at the central part of the complex with a lot of abandoned cranes, construction cabins, and so on.
So we're going to keep going that way. We'll go see if there's an entrance in that big building. If not, we'll keep trying all the others on the other side.
But for now, I admit it seems complicated, and it's totally understandable given what happened. We didn't even think everything would be walled up before we got here.
Oh yes, I knew.
Really? I never considered it.
But I thought to myself, maybe, there's a place where we can climb a little bit.
Actually, it's also about luck. As we saw, a hole has been filled. We'll go along by the vegetation.
As I get closer, it looks heavier.
Because they wanted to see if we could lift a crane to climb up?
There's no way the 5 of us can lift it.
Oh yeah, is it really that heavy?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's really tough. The guard booths that have all been abandoned.
But inside, all the equipment is still there, and you can see that the padlocks look much newer than the rest.
Oh yeah.
Look.
Really all the gear.
The padlocks and their setup look much newer than everything else. The construction site was abandoned as is, long before the disaster here.
It looks like the ground floor has been walled up with wooden boards, but I think we'll still be able to get in pretty easily.
You should know that right now we're really surrounded by a lot of people. There are clothes drying just to the left, and we walked past a little old lady who was gardening. But we really just have to... We do our thing, and if we get caught, we get caught,
Yeah, well, honestly, we have nothing to feel guilty about.
No, that's all. We didn't climb. We entered through the main security entrance.
So really, it's the security that's at fault.
Yep.
And there, all those cranes were just left like that.
It's impressive, you see? The cabins are still there and everything.
I'm not sure what a crane costs, but it's probably a fortune.
It's not cheap, I think.
And they're completely covered by vegetation. The number of balconies that were planned here.
It's impressive.
I think we can sneak into the building through there, although it looks like a hassle.
On the other side, there's a trailer.
What's wrong?
There's a trailer inside.
Some roads may collapse, There's a small dog ahead.
Oh, yes.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh.
So many cranes, amazing.
Here you can see it's been walled up, but much more sloppily than in the other buildings. Just wooden panels instead of concrete.
They're adorable.
But you can still tell vehicles are passing by.
Yeah, I think that with a bit of luck we can just remove the wooden board in front.
It's possible.
It's an elevator shaft, actually. Let's avoid it.
Yeah, but actually it leads here. That's where the elevators were supposed to be installed.
The atmosphere is really weird, because it's a construction site that's completely abandoned.
But all the construction stuff is still there.
Some things look more recent than others, like the trailer.
For example, it would be good if we quickly found a way up so we don't get seen too much.
We'll be very visible on the stairs.
Yeah, maybe look for something a bit farther away, maybe?
Yeah. In any case, there are really a lot of buildings. It's impressive.
Those metal rods sticking out of the ground.
Yeah, we keep searching for an entrance, but then we make a bad discovery. We hear someone working nearby. Was it a worker on this project? I don't think so. Maybe it was someone stealing metal or something. We'll keep searching until something catches our attention. A board was ripped off one of the sealed places, and that's how we'll get inside the tower.
Is there a worker?
Not sure if the camera picks it up, but someone sounds like they're over there.
Yes, I hear metal banging.
It really sounds like hammer blows. All the water in the parking lot, it's impressive.
It's just water there. You can't see it very well, but
The parking lot is completely flooded with several dozen centimeters of water. It's impressive.
And if we stand right here, we can see the second half of the complex, which is similar for the white buildings on the left.
There, to the ones we've seen. And they also have these cube-shaped buildings, completely glassed in, and once again, totally abandoned. It's impressive.
are we going to be able to get up there?
We need to be discreet here, I think.
Yeah.
The noises are getting closer. Right there.
Afterwards, we hear the wind strongly. Maybe it's just the wind hitting.
The noise that stops. Too weird.
There's someone.
Were there voices?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were definitely voices. So it's not just metal banging against metal.
The idea is it can't be a worker here, but it's a scrap dealer.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, we didn't hear any voices, but basically his phone was making noise.
Yeah, he was on a radio or something like that.
I think someone comes here to steal the abandoned metal.
Maybe.
That's the most logical explanation. It's honestly a gold mine.
Well, there are still quite a few here, right?
Oh yeah.
That's good, right?
Is that steel?
It's steel. No climbing, deadly danger.
Exactly. I don't know what that noise is.
Cables may be hitting some aluminum.
Wow, there's a really strong wind blowing through here. Yeah, it's intense.
Is that possible?
It's possible, but it's scary, because there's a hole just underneath.
Step over it, but come see.
Wow. Oh yeah, it's true that the draft is huge, huh?
Yeah. We'll see. See that hole? That's not reassuring, especially while climbing.
Yeah.
We'll hurry through this hole so no one sees us.
Since once we go through this hole, we'll be in a restricted area. which could be risky for us.
But above all, it's very dangerous. Actually, we don't know how long this construction site has been abandoned, since the stairs are really in terrible condition, and we think this thing could collapse. Actually, you could really just lose your life. And you'll see it, I think, in the video. When we go up the stairs to get to the roof of the tower, well, we're really scared because we're afraid for our lives.
Do you recall the big hole?
Horrible. It was horrible.
Terrible. A pebble would make a plop. 10 minutes later, it was really terribly stressful, and we knew we were on steps that really weren't reliable, especially.
And on top of that, since it was an old elevator shaft, there were holes at the bottom and there were drafts that were absolutely terrifying. So you really had to be very careful not to get swept away by the wind, which was pretty strong. It was dangerous and scary.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's good we wore our most discreet clothes today.
It's slippery.
Be extremely careful.
Okay, let's go.
Well done.
We're in. I don't know if we'll be able to get up to the roof. I think so. It's scary, right? We've now crossed into stupidity. It used to be legal.
That's right.
And we're dressed all in white.
No, I'm kind of in yellow.
Here we go, right?
I'm dressed up as a chick.
We're climbing this tower.
What's wrong?
Don't look to the left.
Yeah, I'm going to look to the left.
Because there's no ledge. It's really freaking me out.
I see why it's called a danger zone. There are holes everywhere.
Yeah.
We need to be careful where we step and not repeat what happened in Spain.
No.
And I think we're going to go straight to the top.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, damn. It's getting worse and worse on the left.
Yeah, you should never look to the left.
Yeah.
Because really, look, it's only gonna get bigger and we're gonna have a huge hole leading into the void. It's scary. It's really scary.
We have to climb about 15 windy floors. It's awful.
Be careful and stay near the stairs.
There are holes everywhere.
Here, we have to tell ourselves that we're trying to take as little risk as possible.
Yeah, it's slanted, like, it's crazy to think that we're trying to take as little risk as possible in a place like this.
That's quite contradictory.
Yeah, imagine if it collapses. I'm not feeling confident.
Yeah. I hope we're at the top soon.
I don't think you realize.
Yeah, it's really scaring me.
I don't want to die. Normally stuff like this is supposed to be solid, right?
Yeah.
I'll check how many floors remain. Because the staircase twists oddly, it feels like it could collapse at any moment. We've gained some height already, but we're not especially high up.
Yeah, we're good. Not really high yet. I'm reviewing what we still need to do.
Are we about halfway there?
I think going down will be the scariest part since we'll really see the holes then.
Actually, it's just, like these wooden planks, this rubble, I'm thinking to myself, but
Where do they come from?
can this collapse? But you see, it's still a new building.
But it's still made in China, that's the problem.
But they're pretty good, General.
Yeah, but consider Temu and Sheen's quality.
You can't compare Temu to skyscrapers.
Oh, I don't like it.
I remind myself that a wall weighing hundreds of tons won't collapse under an 80-kilo person.
Do you think we're almost there?
Do you want me to tell you the truth?
Yeah,
There must be 5 or 6 floors left. It's okay, right?
it's okay.
I'm calm here, but not on the other side.
Yeah. At the same time, there are holes everywhere on the other side.
And on top of that, with the wind, it's horrible. Oh, it's getting worse and worse. The state of things.
Here, this is the last floor before the summit. We We see the light, we see the sun, the end of the tunnel.
I didn't expect it to be this high. Don't get overconfident, let's go.
We'll see at the top if we're ready, you know.
We must not fall.
You'll see the horizon and think, wow, that's something.
Oh, damn.
Watch out, there could still be holes everywhere.
To realize how high it is, I think you have to see the stairs, the elevator shafts.
It's big, right? I can't see. I don't have the guts. But you can see. Wow, we did it. Damn, we made it.
We reached the summit.
There are still many holes like that, so we need to be careful.
And you can see that all the structures there were supposed to go up many more floors, I think.
After a good 10 minutes of climbing, really, in these endless stairs, I really wasn't feeling well at all. We're finally going to reach the roof, and there, we'll have a beautiful view facing the sea. We have all the abandoned towers to the right and left. It's really super impressive, and what we had planned to do, of course, is have a little picnic with a sea view, so we're going to enjoy ourselves.
So how do you feel?
The climb was awful, but we reached the top. It was difficult due to multiple failures on all the towers.
It's not the tower where the tragedy occurred, but it's still part of the complex.
We can go see it and check out the other towers on the right side.
And here, there's no security at all.
We'll have a great view since we're above the towers.
We're above most of the towers in the city, so obviously we have to be careful because as you can see, there are holes.
Usually here, we're pretty hidden from everyone's view, which is actually pretty nice.
No one would suspect two guys are atop a 15-story abandoned tower.
However, if they see us, they'll be scared due to what happened in the complex.
That's it, actually. If they see us, they'll call the police right away because, you know, there's a risk of suicide, really.
Yeah.
So we really can't let ourselves be seen.
There's no barrier, huh?
There's zero barrier. Look, huh? It's creepy.
And after the effort, obviously, comes comfort. We're going to put our plan into action and have a taste here. Well, taste. We're going to have lunch here. We have some little sandwiches in the bag. We're going to sit facing the sea and enjoy them, right? Because right now, that's exactly what we deserve.
Are we going to let our legs dangle?
No, are you crazy?
Why?
Well, I don't have the guts.
Well, here we can...
No, don't do that. Are you crazy?
Dude, those balconies look fragile.
But not on the balconies, like on...
Yeah, but still, like the edge. Go ahead. I don't trust it. We might as well just sit right here, that's fine. It's time to taste.
Little salmon onigiri. I've never found one here before.
And the wind feels nice, huh?
A small sandwich. First time I've seen whole wheat bread used. I'm happy.
I doubt anyone will look for us here.
No,
We're pretty well hidden.
it's good. It tastes like a fajita.
Here I feel safe.
I don't?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm like anytime. There could be a helicopter coming or a guy on a loudspeaker telling us, "Attention, you're dead."
No, we're alive, don't worry, man.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Now we're in for a disturbing surprise. A suspicious noise interrupts our lunch.
There's a sizable military base over there. The radars.
There's a helicopter over there.
Oh, yeah. Do you think it's okay if we just stay here?
He's coming our way.
Should we hide?
I think it's too late anyway if... He's really coming toward us, like...
Yeah. Ouch!
We already saw some go by earlier.
But we were downstairs, it's different.
Yeah, move it, man.
Ah, my heart, it's beating, you know.
Now he can see us clearly.
Yeah, but if he doesn't pay attention, but he could report us.
I'm in yellow on the roof. You think he can't see me? Maybe he doesn't give a damn, but maybe he could call other people who do care. Is there a second one?
Stop.
Can't we just eat a burrito in peace here?
We'll have 4 helicopters overhead like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I really don't think we should stay here for long, right?
Yeah, we finish eating and we get out of here, okay? Right away.
Yeah, but I think we should leave like right now.
Yeah.
If the police show up, we're in trouble. They might think it's a suicide attempt. Shit, we'll have to beep that out, right?
Come on, let's get out of here.
And that helicopter, it's going to fly really close to us. And when you know the story about someone who ended their days in those towers...
Obviously, the helicopter pilots or the passengers might think that's our goal too, because they might know the story, and we're going to think, damn, maybe they'll alert someone, and we really shouldn't stay here.
We decide to leave and cut our little picnic short, because it might not have gone unnoticed.
Well, by a blind person, actually. Yeah, watch out for the holes. You almost stepped right next to one.
Yeah, I saw it.
We need to go down, but not in a hurry, and we...
Absolutely not. We take our time going down just like we took our time going up. The biggest mistake is to walk fast and not pay attention.
That's right.
You're more likely to slip on something crazy when going down.
See how it looks on the other side as you go down.
It's a lot more stressful.
We can't afford to make a mistake, really can't.
No, it's... with the wind and everything, it's pretty awful. Really hoping that no one is waiting for us down there.
That would cause big problems, huh?
We're quickly grabbing our things to leave as fast as possible because we're thinking they might already be triggering a protocol where a lot of police, firefighters, and ambulances are being sent for nothing. So we want to avoid that and we're going to leave pretty quickly. When we go back outside and get downstairs, we'll immediately hear a helicopter hovering overhead. It's strange since we're downstairs. The helicopter is right above the tower. I think we're going to see it come out right above us now. It's just to the right of the tower. Come on, let's prank them and lie down like this.
No.
He's over there and really low.
Oh yeah, he's really low. I think he's gonna land right there. It's weird because he was just above the tower there.
That's very suspicious.
That's very suspicious.
And there, I hope he didn't think we jumped. I think he must have thought, luckily they're gone, we won't call anyone. But at that moment, we really panicked.
Because honestly, if there had been a team of 50 people downstairs and they were asking us for explanations, I don't think we would have spoken very well.
Yeah, well, not at all, actually.
The goal is to leave the place as quickly as possible so we don't get caught. And that's what we're going to do by taking the same path we used to get here. And everything will be fine.
Luckily, we didn't see any unnecessary police, ambulance, or fire patrols, which is good.
This video covered a sensitive, important story we experienced in China. Thanks for watching. This was Gabriel and Corentin. See you next Saturday at 6 p.m. Bye.